For decades, he was the nightmare California could not name. He moved through quiet suburbs after dark, entered homes, studied routines, and vanished before sunrise. To the world, he was ordinary. A former police officer, a husband, a father, a neighbor who blended so completely into daily life that suspicion passed him by. But behind that normal face was one of the most terrifying crime sprees in American history. This is DCold File. In the 1970s and 1980s, investigators across California chased different names for what they believed were different predators. The Visalia ransacker, the East Area rapist, the original Night Stalker. There were burglaries, home invasions, assaults, and murders. Victims described an attacker who seemed prepared, patient, and familiar with police methods. Leads collapsed. Sketches changed. Jurisdictions failed to connect every pattern in time. Then, after 1986, the known attacks stopped. No arrest, no confession, just silence. Families waited for decades, while evidence sat in storage, too old for the science of its time, but not useless. In 2018, investigators used genetic genealogy to compare crime scene DNA with public family tree data. They followed distant relatives, built family lines, and narrowed the search to one man, Joseph James DeAngelo. But suspicion was not enough. Detectives watched him, collected, discarded DNA, and tested it. That ordinary mistake became the break in the case. On April 24, 2018, DeAngelo was arrested outside his home in Citrus Heights. In 2020, he pleaded guilty to 13 murders and admitted numerous other crimes. He was sentenced to life in prison without parole. For years, investigators searched for a ghost, but evidence waited longer than he did.